was like, why is it not showing the game already? And I was like, oh yeah, I need to click on the game. Is okay. Oh, but that is no, that's right sizing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes when I mess with settings, it can change it. Is this being captured? Okay, so we're doing this DLC today. I've done a bit of like the different DLCs. Well, I've done a little bit of Not a Hero and a little bit of banned footage, which is the main DLC. I think. I think banned footage is like the first DLC, and then everything else is banned footage too. Actually, not Hero, not a Hero's one DLC. But I'm gonna turn on my lamp. So I think you can see my watch and start to pile up. Or maybe you can't. I don't know. It's kind of at the edge, so anyway, I'm gonna just do it because I like how that's the sound that it makes when you hit the ready to. It even says ready to die as the start button. This is like a roguelike. I've also heard the term roguelite, and I'm not entirely sure what that means. Like, how is that different from a roguelike? Oh, they're not gonna give me a box over here? Dang. So, like, the weapon drops, or the item drops are random. And so you might get an herb, or you might get a shotgun. But I don't think they give you any more than 2 shotguns. Because there's 2 different types of shotguns. I don't think they give you more than one of the same weapon. So this might be a burner. Great. Anything over there? No. Good. That one's a bit of a hassle to get. So I've done this like a couple times. I've just never beaten it. So I kind of know the beginning of the route and what I meant to do there. Yeah. Ah. Get wrecked, son. Oh, X-ray glasses. This is great. So X-ray glasses let you see where the items are. And normal gameplay is just like so you can see from farther. But in this game, it's good because some of the boxes explode. And so if there's not this little symbol there, then it's an explosive one. We'll hold on to that just in case. Early on, if you get hit by anything, you're near death, so. I do gotta be on the lookout for that. Wait, what weapon is this? So is this the weaker one? Yeah. This is the broken handgun that's been repaired, which is worse than the normal handgun, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so this part is a little tricky. An enemy spawns up at the top of the stairs, and you need to break this before they get to you. I guess you don't need to, but it's highly encouraged because it's you really want to conserve ammo in this thing, and so you want to utilize the traps. And that trap doesn't always kill them, but they will go down to like another knife attack. Did he die? Is he still alive? Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, there's 2 different types of traps. There's one that you need to like sprint through, and one that you need to walk around. I don't know how to distinguish them other than the ones that you need to sprint through typically have a shorter. They have a way around them. If you can go around them, they have a way around them. If you can't go around them, then usually there's no way around them. Or rather, if you're meant to run through them, there's no way around them. Isn't the survival knife worse than normal knife? Because I know in the knife only, the survival knife isn't like um isn't reach. It doesn't reach enough. I cannot speak to that. I don't even know what's going on. Knife. This is normal. Priority 7. Let me look it up. Here's Ethan's folding knife. It has a higher damage output. The being able to kill molded in 4 hits rather than the 6 hits to the head of the spike diamond molded. Okay. So it's stronger, but it's a little smaller. But in this one, it doesn't really matter. Because it's not like so much shorter that it's noticeable, other than with the fight with Evelyn at the end of the game, the base game. But you don't fight Evelyn in Ethan Must Die. You only fight Marguerite, I believe. So I'm gonna utilize this trap here. Sometimes it doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, oh, okay. I thought that was a different molded, but no. I watched a video, like, kind of reviewing Resident Evil 8, and it didn't occur to me that Resident Evil 8 is, like, the different sections and enemy types are based off of different monster movies, which totally makes sense because this game is based off of, or the enemies at least, are based off of different genres of horror. Oh wow, okay. See, like, that's what I mean, you die, like, so quickly. But, like, Jack is based off of, like, slasher horror, and is even named after Jack Nicholson. Not Jack Nicholson. I think that's who plays him, though. Jack... What's his name? Torrance? From The Shining? I think that's correct. You would think, because I watched both of the movies and read both of the books. But I don't recall. This Jack is a loser. Anyway. Ow. Yeah, sometimes you get hit by stuff in that room. I don't know it. I don't know how to, like, the most optimal path to not get hit. I think it might be luck. Hopefully I get a healing item or something. Oh, I got a healing item. Yeah, you did. Cool. So I'll hold off on using my psycho stimulants. That's what I thought they were. I don't know why, but at one point I was questioning my ability to read. And I was like, is that what they're called? And then I had no way to, rather, I had not had a chance to check it. So if you get the survival knife before this section, it's actually easier to get into this door. You know what I might do? I might lead it to the one over here, because I want to use that one on something else. But I have to time this. Okay. Did I get it? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So that one I wanted to do a save for the molded that's in the next room, the one I died to. I don't know why there's just a dead molded in this room. I'm gonna use this now. There you go. There is a way to tell if it's a bomb crate. There are some crates that are bomb crates. But you know what? I'm just gonna use a shotgun on you. I missed its head. It's actually a functional reason why I might want to do that, because I don't have a whole lot to deal with the enemy that's next after the one that I died to. And that one is a tough enemy. Oh yeah, I forgot about this mechanic. If you break this, you get something from your last run. Alright, buddy. We're gonna take a little stroll, me and you. Hey, could you just walk on that bomb there? Thank you very much. Alright, maybe the rocket launcher might help. But I'm gonna have to make this guy walk a long distance. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Oh, really, man? Here, let me get it off here. So he might accidentally blow this up with his vomit, in which case it won't hurt him. It doesn't look like he did, though. Yeah, okay. So that is all my shotgun ammo. If I get the other shotgun, I'll just discard the shotgun I have. I don't know why I'm struggling to come up with words today. As early I was trying to think of a word. I think not compliant. And I'm still trying to think of it. When I was talking about like it's kind of like another word for lazy. Okay. I was like, wait, I don't see the little dot, but I think my psychosimilance ran out, so I wouldn't have seen the dot anyway. This thing might have trap it. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's hard to. I don't even know where the part that explodes is. I think it's on that corner there. Ooh, a mag. I don't have enough space. Interesting. I didn't know you needed 2 slots for the magnum. What's in this box? Steroids. I will take them. Don't do drugs, kids. Also, there's kids watching. Don't. This is not suitable for children. I might get rid of the shotgun. The odds of me finding shotgun ammo are probably not that high. I think. I don't know. I'm basing that off of nothing. So apparently if it's like 3 tape, it's fine. But if it's less, it's not fine. But that looks like 3. Oh, my first aid med. Did I get... Oh, I got some of it. I was like... I'm at full health. Oh no, I got the steroids and that heals me. When you use steroids, it heals you. In Resident Evil 7. In real life, it does not. I could have, like, maybe made him go over there, but I don't know if that was a great plan. Is there something in the locker? Damn, can't open the locker. This game hates me. I was like, that's why I was like, I can't bring it over them. The reason I can't bring the enemies over to the tripwire mines in this section is because it locks you in this room until you defeat the enemies. Chem fluid. That's not great. But, wait, hold on. Don't hit me. Did I get the other one? No. Yeah, come this way. No, 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 don't go that way. This way. Yeah, good job. He doesn't have arms. Okay. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to use my grenade launcher ammo, but I also don't want to die. Oh, hello. Ow. What's that sound? I guess I could still lure them over to the thing. But it does not seem like it'd be worth it at this point. And these both look like breakables. I'm gonna use what I got. Really? An herb? I'm gonna make this just to make room. Ow! What the hell? I didn't know those things could kill you. I actually did know that, I just forgot it. I've never gotten that far before. Gunpowder? Great! If only I had any way to use it. Shotgun's not bad. There's two types of shotguns. One has a max ammo of 2, and one has a max ammo of 4. But I'm pretty sure the one with 2 is a little bit stronger. Oh, more gunpowder, great. I'm gonna go for this one. Just because I've got nothing else. Okay. Oof. I think if you're quick enough, you can get through there without getting hit and grabbing boxes of ammo. Or not ammo necessarily, the boxes of item. Steroids? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so steroids in Resident Evil 7 increase your max HP. Is it B that I hit? X? Where? Okay. Burner. Well, at least it's a weapon. It's not as good as a shotgun, I don't think. But yeah, the reason you want to conserve ammo is you probably have been able to tell by this point is it's not exactly easy to come by. Hey buddy, yeah, meander all over here so I can kill you. This might not have been timed correctly. Oh no, I got him, I think. Yeah, that is good range, I guess. I think I just got a handgun ammo because I had gunpowder and chem fluid, but I didn't have a pistol, so pistol ammo didn't matter. Cool. Do I have strong healing juice? No, just normal healing juice. Oh well. Fun fact, if you guard, you can cancel animations, and that's useful for... Because after, as soon as you see the blood go away, it means you've healed. And... Well, that was very kind of you. It means you've healed and you can just cancel animation. I don't fully appreciate being simulants on my very first box. They're not even that useful. They're a little useful. Because if you have them equipped, I don't know what purpose that bomb is meant to be for. I really don't. There's a bomb on the door in that, but you can't open that door, so the point of it is maybe you go back through that door later, and so it's like, oh, remember there's a bomb there. X-ray glasses. Well, I'm really glad I had those simulants. Didn't I grab something else? No? I thought I had some. I got something else from those boxes. Big steroids. Did I not? Am I hallucinating? What was the second item? Well, maybe it's the gun. Actually, now that I think about it, because I don't think I had a gun before that point. Okay. Oh, this doesn't normally have something in it. Or rather, there's not normally a box there. Not that that box doesn't normally have something in it. Yeah. Make your way downtown, buddy. Let me get you a shot in the head. Just... Did that miss? But it hit last time. Gosh, yeah, sometimes he walks kind of slow. And I go too fast. You don't time it right. So the end goal is, if you haven't been reading the little text that appears on screen for like 2 seconds, is I want to get to the living room by going this like super convoluted route. Because that door is locked. I want to get to the living room, and there's a key there, and this is actually necessary. Basically, you want to get a gun as soon as possible. But yeah, you want to get into the living room, which has a key to the greenhouse, which is where Marguerite is. And the end goal is to kill Marguerite. Okay, burner. Secrets of Defense. That guy exploded. The Secrets of Defense is just your damage reduction while guarding. And then when you have both, it makes it so you're invincible while guarding. Burner Fuel. That actually is not very good. To get burner fuel. I mean, I got shotgun shells, so I'd be like, nice. But I guess then I can be like, oh, I can spare a little bit more on shooting enemies. I feel like that didn't make sense. Normally I'm fine, but sometimes I get hit. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Yep. Just to be safe. Because I got burner ammo. Wow, a handgun. It's pretty good. Oh, I have healing. I didn't realize I had gloop juice. If I realized I had gloop juice, I would have used it. So the four-legged molded that appears there is only on the way out of this room. Oh, this is the one you get from the ship. Is that any better than the normal one? I don't think so. But this is the one that you repair. RE7 remake? It's not a remake of this game. Paying, that is not helpful. You should use the broken handgun outside the door. Say the dog. It's too late for that. But why? You didn't explain. Facial pistol comes kind of useless. That isn't helpful. You didn't answer the question. You just said you should use the one you repaired. M19 is better than G17. Which I guess is the normal one. But how does that compare to the NPM? It's not telling me. Let me type in ease it must die. That might help. AI overview, you are stupid. Let me change the repaired handgun to M19 and see if that helps. M19. That's 19. This is NPM RE7. He's a mistake. Oh my gosh. Is it though? Because you chat AI overview and you're usually wrong. Okay. M19. No, M17. Is this real life? No. Oh, it's talking about what they're modeled after. You're not helpful. M19. This one you pairs, so it would be the most powerful one. Why can no one answer my question online, apparently? Does no one care? That might be the answer. No one cares. It says relatively powerful. But it's bad condition. And this says it's a small standard powered handgun. So does that make this better? Is there any way to qualitatively test that? I guess I can keep both of them for now because I only have so many bullets. And so if I run out of one, I can use the other. But everyone's talking about like, oh, should you repair the handgun or not? Oh man, I'm gonna waste all those bullets. Oh well. So I want to kill this guy in the next room, and I'll use this because I have the most ammo on that one. And the reason I want to kill him is because of the Batman. Handgun ammo. I'm not gonna reload. I'm gonna try to not reload. So I know which one to use. Everything is saying like, oh, you should use the M17, but they're not comparing it to the MPM handgun. They're comparing it to the one you start with. Oh. Oh. Reloaded. Will he open the door? Yeah, throw up on the wall and so you don't blow up the mine prematurely. No, buddy, step forward. There we go. What? His vomit killed me? That's stupid. I guess now I don't have to worry about which is better, the M17 or the MPM. What was the M19? Either way, this game's stupid. Really? The burner? I don't like the burner. It sucks. MPM handgun. This one I had. I swear, if I go to pick up my dead body loot, and it's the same, if it's the handgun again, I'm gonna be annoyed. Shotgun. Move that in. Okay. I don't have an herb or a gunpowder, so just save it. That room isn't accessible. I don't know why. I feel like it should be accessible. Like it should have items in it, but whatever. You guys trying burner fuel? Weird that's 100 because I don't think I had that. No, I'll use this on the molded. Okay, so my keyboard sometimes like lags or something. Like it drops inputs a lot. And it decided to drop inputs right as I was running over the pressure plate. So it stopped and then I died. Thanks, hardware. Really, no boxes outside? Or on that table? Actually, no, it's not on that table. But it's by that door normally. Or on that table? Man, I'm not getting good luck on this beginning part. Hopefully that will mean I'll get good luck in this next room. Sometimes there's something on that table, but I don't see it very often. Yeah, there's one in that other in the corner of the room. But there's not one there? What the hell, game? There's almost always something. So now I have still only a knife and first aid bed. Oh wow, strong first aid bed. Super useful, considering when you get hit, you usually die. Unless you guard. But you still take damage, but not as much, and significantly less in this playthrough. Rather, this game mode. If I get too annoyed with this, I'm gonna go play Blackjack. Because I still need the achievement to beat it on Survival Plus, which means to beat 10 enemies in a row and they cheat. That's right. Okay, this time, let's not die. Ooh, shotgun. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy's not dead. Oh man, don't do it. You got so much to live for. He did it. Good. Which means I have to manually kill the four-legged molded. Survival knife. Bye-bye normal knife. I don't want to look at it. I feel like this one looks longer, so it is weird that it doesn't actually have more range than the normal one. Is this MPM again? So I guess maybe there's 3? Or maybe the MPM and the M19 are just the same. Ow. Yeah, that's on me. I kind of forgot about their existence. So. I don't want that loot anyway. Fuck. It's not on my side. Literally the very first box. Oh wow, nothing. I don't know why it's a train sound effect when you break that. At least that's what it sounds like to me. Maybe I'm just like delusional. Oh, there's nothing over there, but there's one by the door, so that's good. Oh, but it's only healing at him. Ow. What is this luck? Smash your gravestone. When I last did it, I didn't get anything because I didn't have anything to get. Strong chem fluid. Wow, I can use that on nothing at the moment. I could make strong first aid. Or, theoretically, high quality ammo. No, don't fail me now, game. Oh yeah, I forgot there's an enemy there. Game, please. I have first aid med, but I definitely picked it up. Apparently I didn't. This game's stupid. Oh, gunpowder. Yeah, gunpowder. Something that is useless to me right now. Because I don't have a handgun. And so, making ammo is not necessary. It's possible that I got first aid med from my gravestone, but because I ran through this so quickly, I didn't actually pick it up. That has happened on occasion. I don't want that one. I want this one, right? Basically, as soon as I see him pop around the corner, I want to run through there. Burner fuel, wow. So this is usually Magnum or... Oh, it's the Alpin 19. That is the best handgun. Oh, so I can make handgun ammo now. Don't... Why? I wasn't even over there, man. Maybe they're trying to escape the flames. I'll make these, I guess. I don't know. Or rather, this is the strongest handgun. It only does carry 3 bullets. So, if it's the best, who knows? But I'm just gonna kill this guy. Because the guy broke the pressure plate, so I can't use him. No, he has 2 shots. So, clearly better. Is that normal first aid med? Yeah, I guess. use it. Come with me, sir. Let me just avoid you. Vomit. Hold on, man. Let me get the door for you. Because after the time, I guess it just shuts. Hey, buddy, don't vomit on the pressure plate. There we go. So what was that? 4 shots? Or 3? Plus the explosion. Yeah, that guy is pretty strong. Sometimes there's a box on there. I think it's best to use the flamethrower actually here. Because I don't have to worry about being precise. Apparently I need to be a little precise. Oh, that is actually just not useful. Because I can't transfer the bullets. It might have been more efficient to use my burner on him. That's a bomb. So if you actually take a second to listen, it's ticking. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can. And it only has 1 stripe on it. Or 1 strip of tape. So I'm gonna... that is sticking. But I can use that to my advantage. Because I blow it up. Didn't kill them. Oh, I didn't kill them. But I could have. Oh, killed one of them. Because there's normally 2 in this room. Yeah, this guy. But that guy's not the second one I was talking about, but he's also there. And he can easily sneak up on you. There we go. So I think this is like a little calm before the storm here. So I've seen, now that I remember this being here, this is strategy. To like back your way into it. And then as soon as you hear it, run forward. Because that's faster than turning around. I almost missed the input. That would have been scary. Is there another one? No. Oof. Are those both bombs, really? And that one, and there's a pressure plate there. Literally every single one of these are bombs? That's insane. I don't think that's, like, I think it has an equal amount of chance to be a bomb no matter what. So the fact that all of those are bombs is so mean. Do I get a backpack at least? No. There's normally a backpack in here in the base game. So. Literally all these bombs. What's the purpose of that one? Oh, there's a... Okay. Hold on. Let me do it from here. Because... What am I meant to do there? If all of those are bombs and they trigger a chain reaction. Maybe I meant to, like, step on the pressure pad and then jump in the hole. Or I just got insanely bad RNG and all of them are bombs, and so they were able to chain reaction. We'll see when we get back there. There's no... items outside. There's only this one. Psychostimulants. That's plain rude. Shotgun. Cool. You're a little bit slower when you're injured. That makes sense. Should get much beach team. That was my last one. I get normal one now. Okay. That's the farthest I made it so far. Don't mind the voice crack, it's fine. Really? So that guy always falls. There's a guy up on the roof, but he just likes to vomit. So he literally can't get down from there. Cool, shotgun. So I feel like you should actually be able to use the arrow keys there. You can't. The arrow keys are based off of PlayStation controls because I have a the PlayStation controller plugged in. But it doesn't show PlayStation controls for anything else. So it is weird that it does that. X-ray glasses, that's pretty good. I like that. I swear it's completely random what you get, but I keep getting the same stuff. So. Oh, there's only so many weapons in the game. But I see like 2 chem fluid. Like that's not very good. Especially when I have nothing to use it on. You got a hit off? Wow. Impressive. Hopefully there's something, like an herb or something. Did you not die? Oh, he's dead. Gunpowder, really? I have the handgun. Oh, I don't have the handgun. Oh well. The machine gun. I don't think I've gotten that this entire time I've played this. I'm gonna go with machine gun. And now I'm gonna go with the shotgun. Okay, cool. Some health would be nice. this way. We'll dance and we'll play. That's a reference to another stream, which is referencing Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I did not think it would be that easy. Never mind. I am gonna use this just because everything else is better. Really? Only one? Okay. Yeesh. I almost forgot to couch. You know what? Fine. Walk all the way over here. See if I can. That's on me. I thought I was in front of it. How long have we been streaming? Almost an hour now. It's not felt like an hour. Oh, I got a Discord notification. Oh, it's just Jazzy. Going live, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oop, no, I don't want to retry. That's a bomb. Strong chem fluid. This might not even be worth it since it's only a level 1. Did I even pick that up? I might have left too quickly, but it was just chem fluid, so if I did, it doesn't really matter. Because the likelihood that I'll get a craftable item for something that is needed is fairly low. Really? So I didn't actually end up grabbing that other chem fluid. But it doesn't matter, because I got another chem fluid. And still no guns. So good thing I use traps on every enemy until Batman, typically. Until the liquor, actually. For four-legged molded, whatever you want to call it. I thought I heard ticking. Wow, my health has increased. Yeah, I mean, at that point, I don't care. I didn't have a weapon. I gotta be back. I got nothing. Back. Did I actually pick that up? Oh, steroids. That's actually really good for this particular moment because I'm nearly dead. And that heals you when you use steroids in the game. Chem fluid. I'm not gonna use my chem fluid and gunpowder until I have a pistol. At least I have a shotgun now. Fine. How to deal with that? Oh, it's still hitting. Good. Chem fluid? What? At least I have a shotgun this time because I didn't have any weapon before. Okay, we're gonna use this one. More steroids. I've actually had decent health this run. Because normally, you don't get health. You know, you could have just not done that. He's like, no, I don't want to be killed by a shotgun. I would rather go on the nerve gas and die that way. Oh, more strong chem fluid. You know what? I'll just shoot this guy. Gunpowder. Okay, it stacks. I don't know why the chem fluid doesn't stack, but whatever. So this guy actually I need to kill with the gas. I mean, also this guy doesn't die though. So just the nerve gas. So I will have to stab him. I don't know why this is so slow. But if you just click, it's faster. Hey, buddy. Oh, is it just a knife to the head? Okay, that's fine then. Shotgun shells. That's actually really good. Because I wouldn't be able to access this room if I didn't get them. Only the one? Okay. Running shoes. No, walking shoes. It doesn't affect your run speed, I don't think. I think it only affects your walking speed. So that's actually not very good. I have an herb. If I have an herb, I would have done that. But I might have to use my gunpowder to make ammo. Thing is, it might just be pointless doing that, though, because I might just not get a healing item. Or rather, a pistol. But we'll see. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, I am not getting good luck this run, but I'm somehow surviving. No, I can't get in there. Oh, he's just taking his time to die. Burner? Really? Ow. I guess I could use a shotgun, but and I probably should have healed, but it just exploded. Okay, good. Why? I literally have so much chem fluid that if I get literally anything, I will be out of space. Oh, I am out of space. I can't pick up anything. So I'm going to have to get rid of one. Ooh, close one. So I'm back to the furthest I've been. If all of these are bombs again, I will. It's probably the one that you jump on the pressure plate and then you hop down. Because, yeah. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. That's a bomb. And that's a bomb. Oh, this is a handgun. Thank goodness. My goodness. I know I use goodness twice in this sentence, but it's fine. Oh, actually, what I could do is instead of running on the pressure plate. Oh, okay. Set shot. There we go. It literally might have been impossible if I didn't get a gun there. So that's still there. Good. Do I have to deal with him permanently? Or does he just like... I don't mind wasting a couple shots because... too much. No, why? I don't like this area. My goodness, this area is intense. Which one is that? MP19? This is MPM? I don't know. I don't know if there's any difference. Just gonna stick with what I got. Wow. Then there's a bomb, like, right there. Oh, but that's attached to the door. What is it? Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. But it's, like, I didn't think that would be over there. Okay. So, I need to run around here. Run through here. This is a really weird area. Then I can blow that up. So yeah, I guess Jax is just dead, and he's meant to be dead. Ow. It's kind of rude. Because I guess if you had to avoid Jack while, like, you had limited movement, it would suck. So, let me switch back to this now. Because when you have it in your gun, it just doesn't exist in your inventory. Even if you switch ammo types, that one can't get into. Okay. Oh, I think also Jack is meant to show you how those turrets work if you didn't play the Not a Hero DLC. I feel like you should have a bit more experience. Not experience, yeah, that's what I thought. Space. You know what? I'm gonna get this. Get this. And then this. I've been holding that too long. Oh, I see that. I might not even need to destroy that, but I will. Man, I'm actually so glad I don't have to deal with Jack right now, because he is a pain. Gunpowder, really? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I know that's a explosion. Don't have no space. Yeah, this has gotta go. The walking shoes are kind of helpful. Yeah, good name. Yeah. So I think the walking shoes should, you know, defeat all the enemies. That made sense. I was like, this seems to not be a lot of enemies. I can't. Not without thing to. Yeah, I thought so. That seems odd. I think I just gotta go for it though. Yeah. I feel like I'm faster when I'm not running. Is that weird? Gunpowder knife, not worth it. Ooh, but stabilizer would be somewhat worth it. I can't heal. Oh, I can heal, but I don't. And I want to keep my ammo. I want to delete ammo. That's like the only thing I don't want to delete. Okay, I'll just not get any more loot. No way, guys. I'll help you out. Really? I got in there. So now, oh wait, this might not even be enough. Yeah, I was like, oh no, I have enough. Used up all my bullets. So yeah, I'll just get rid of this. I don't like the burner. I likely won't find burner ammo. If I find anything, and it frees up 2 spaces. So I can actually also get the gunpowder. My reload speed is increased. That's actually pretty good. You see what I mean? I feel like I'm moving faster when I use the walking shoes and just walking than if I'm just. Yeah. So what should I? There we go. Just want to leave. I went the wrong way. Wait. No, I wanted to leave. I went the wrong way. That should not have killed me though. That's stupid. I was so close. I went the wrong way, and I was like, "Oh wait, that's not the right way." And I went to turn around. I'm gonna go play blackjack. That's disappointing because that was a really good run. So basically, this is just blackjack, but you got special cards that you can play, and the enemy sometimes cheats. I start with a return card. That's pretty good. Exchange is also pretty good, and 2-up is pretty good. Basically, all the things are good. Some of them are kind of like situational. Okay, so I'm starting with 19. He's starting with, at most, if he has a 10, 15. So this is pretty good. Do I have any? You know what? I might just do this. Increase his bet. And we'll stand.
I'm gonna stay.
And we'll see if he draws. Because, like, oh man, you are a little coward, aren't you? Like, you don't know if I have. I can't have 21 with just 11 and 8. And so you're going to stay, which means you're probably at 15. And so you're a little baby, is what I'm hearing.
I'm gonna stay.
You're not even close. What do you mean? 14 doesn't hit. And he decides to shield himself from me raising the bet. He might have a 21. And he's staying. But he stayed at 14, so maybe he's not the smartest. But if he has a... you know what? Let's take his card. Now I have a 20, and you have, at most, 13. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
Oh, so yeah, he probably busted just now. If he was willing to stay at 11 and whatever his original one is, if I could raise the bet, I would, but I can't.
I'll stay.
So what did he have? I'm so curious. Probably like 8. Yeah. He's not very smart. He stayed on a, what was it? An 8 and a 3? He stayed on an 11? Wait, how did he win? Oh, he had 21. Because he had 11 and then plus 10. I just assumed he busted, but what a weird person. So he has a 10 and something. Perfect draw, or ultra draw, I mean, would be good. But yeah, I'm at 7, so that's just a hit because if ooh, that might actually be good. Wait.
Give me another.
Yeah, wait, he's getting another? So he definitely does not have an 11 because he wouldn't be able to do that. So we know that much. So 11 is a possible draw. I don't want to draw 11 at this point, though. What I do want to do is do this. Oh, so he probably has a 6. Based on that draw. No, I have a 6. Never mind. But if I couldn't get an 7. 8. What would have been the perfect one to get me to 21? I don't even know. I don't want to do that mess right now. So I had the 6, the 1, and the 7. So I had... Wait, do that math. 6 plus 1 plus 7. I had a 14. So I needed an 8 to get to 21. Right? No, a 7. But a 7 would be too much. I have a 6. He has a 5. So yeah, that makes sense. 4 was the only possible choice. We're gonna raise the bet though. Because this guy deserves to lose.
I'm gonna stay.
After his wild decisions. A shield, really, you little baby? You little tiny baby child that you don't want to lose 3? Whatever.
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, 2. You probably thought I busted, because I had like so many cards. 2 up, nice. Maybe he won't use a shield if I use this 2 up. That's a dangerous game. I know he stays at weird spots, so he could have an 11 and he has a 21. Or he could be bluffing and he has like a 3 and has 13. And so if he does have an 11, no matter what, if he doesn't have 11, I should draw here. Because if he has 11, he wins, but I could get it to 21. Oh, really?
I'll stay.
Alright, we're gonna go based on the thought that he has an 11 and try to tie with him. So I don't get electrocuted.
I'll stay.
So then I can do... Oh, I have a +4. I thought I had +3, but I... Wait. I'm a genius. Yeah. Get wrecked, buddy. I'm gonna bet so much that you lose on this one. Because he probably has an 11. Well, he might not, but he probably does if he was smart.
I'm gonna stay.
If he was staying on a 10. And whatever else he had. Really? Oh, now... Oh, yeah. Whatever. How many times can this guy roll a shield? Or play a shield?
I'll stay.
Yeah, you better. I want to see if you better have a look. You're an asshole. Stay at 15? I guess that makes sense. 15 is kind of like... Wait, he had 21? What? Bullshit. But he had a 15. And he was like, I don't need to draw at all. Like, that's kind of like the border of when you should or shouldn't draw. But when you're at 6, you should always draw. 11 is when it's tricky to draw. There's one singular card that you could get that would make you bust. Really? You're gonna let me? You're gonna do that? You probably have a good hand. Unless he has an 11 or a 10. If he has anything other than, what is that? Let me do the math. Minus 15. So if he has a 6 or above, he's busted. He could have a 6. I don't have it. It obviously can't be an 8, 7, 4, 2, 5, or 1. So what does that leave? That leaves 9. So you could have a 9. You could have a 10, or you could have an 11. I don't know. I don't want to get a 10 or 11 on this roll, because that will make me bust. But I do have a card that brings it up to 27. Oh wait, you know what? I'll do this. If I get a 9, that means he doesn't have a 9. But that doesn't matter. So he must have a 6. If he might not. He might have a 4. I have a 4. He might have a 3. He has been doing wild plays. He could still have a 10, 11. That's also possible. But because it's probably going to be a draw. If he has a 21, then it's a draw. Really, a shield? You are a coward. Even if you had 21, which is possible, using a shield is a terrible choice. If you have 21, you should never use a shield. Yes, yeah. He is the freaking boldest man I've ever seen. He's like, oh yeah, I have a 3. I have a... What was that? That'd be like a 17, maybe. But the 1-up me when you don't have at least a 19. You're an asshole.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
Hit me.
I can raise the bet. 16 is like, it's kind of in that area where like I don't want to push it. There's no way he has a 17. If he has an 11 under that card, then he would be beating me. He stayed on at most 17, but also he's kind of stupid and keeps doing things that are weird. So I don't know. I'm gonna use a 4. That'll raise me up to the 20. That's no way he has anything lower than that. I should not have went up to him. No, actually I should have, because otherwise if I won this, it wouldn't matter. So yeah. I guess I could have done the destroy his cards, but
I'm gonna stay.
better not use it. You are a jerk. You know what? Why? Okay, you little ass. That is so rude.
I'll stay.
What he just did. Oh my goodness. You know what? Screw you. I would destroy it all. You're taking the loss. I mean, sure, you're gonna die for this, but
I'm gonna
it's
stay.
not my problem.
I'll stay.
Yeah, but you probably have like a 5. He's, I didn't mean that literally. But he has such odd decisions. Like, if you narrow down the chances of you rolling like a 10 or 11 when you have, like, it's fairly low. So that if you don't have it yourself and they don't have it, it's like maybe. Oh, but now, okay, so he definitely doesn't have a 21 because I have the 10 and 11 plus 10 equals 21, and there's only one of each card. I don't know if I explained that. There's only one of each number. But I can switch, which will make me win. Unless he also has a 21. But he would have to roll to get it.
I'm gonna stay.
+2. So he might have an 8. What is it? What kind? You are real risky, man, betting like that. And then staying? So I know it's not a 21. Because 9 plus 2 is 11. I know he doesn't have a 10. Maybe he's bluffing. Maybe he's like, nah, I have a 10. You don't have a 10. I have a 10. But he doesn't know that I have a 10. I'm probably giving these NPCs way too much credit. They're probably really stupid. 19, I guess that makes sense to stay on. But to one-up me for the betting, not the smartest decision. Because you're just wasting your bet. +4. Okay, you're just using trump cards. I don't love that he has 3 cards on the table. He might have an 11, which would give him 20. Ultimate draw would be good. I didn't mean to hit over that many times. So ultimate draw gives me the best possible draw, which in my circumstances would be a 5. Unless he has it. In which case, then I'll know if he's lying or not. Well, it's not even that he's lying. He's just betting weirdly. But did not be close to 21. He might not be exactly at 21. He might be at 20 or 19. I wish I had a 1-up, but I don't. I have a destroy all. I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna stay.
Really? I mean, I guess I didn't need to destroy all, because even if he has a 21, which is unlikely. Yeah. Oh, it's literally impossible. He had 20. Okay, 24. The 24 and 27 ones change the bet. Okay. I'm gonna hit here because there's only one possible card that will put me over 21, and that's 10 because I have 11.
Hit me.
That's not great. 16 is not a great place to be at. So I know he doesn't have 19 because I have the 4. He might have at most 18. Or he might have 21. Wait. No, he can't have 21, right? Because he would have to have another 6, which he doesn't, because there's only one 6. So he might have 21. He can't have 19. So he's either has 21 or 18 would make the most sense for what he's doing. But not 21. 20 or 18. Because it can't be a 21, was what he has got, or what I have got. But it could be an 18 or 20. Right? Or it could be... No, it can't be anything like that. Because if he had a 1, or he's bust. Either one. But I don't think that's likely. Because he asked for the 6 and the 2. I don't love rolling when I have this close. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit. If I get somewhere where it's close to 24, then I'll just do that. Okay, so he doesn't have a 3, which means he doesn't have an 18. He might have a 20, or he's over 21. If he has a 20, then that's not great for me. So what I'm gonna do, in case so he's either bust or has 20. He can't be at 18 because I have the 3, and he has a 15. 15 plus whatever that number is. He has 7, 6, and 2. So it can't be any of those. It can't be 11. It can't be a 4. It can't be a 3. Or it can't be a 1. So it has to be 18. No, it has to be 20 or more than 21. Which case I would win. But that would be weird. I'm just gonna let it go because I used 2 shields. He probably is a 21. So 20, I mean. Oh, yeah. I thought so. Why do you get to go first? Why are you betting so much? Maybe he has an 11 and he's just already won, and so he's doing that. But also, sometimes these NPCs are really high bettors, and they're like, "Yeah, I'll make you lose your life."
I'm gonna stay.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit 4. Yeah, that's on me. I should restart. Oh no, because I beat one of the dinner. Dang it. That is not a... That's a terrible misplay. Because I meant to hit 4 and 3 and the next 4. Yeah. So 6 would bring me up to 20. Yeah, I don't see why I don't just do this. You're losing, buddy.
I'm gonna stay.
But unless you have 21, these bets are just wasteful. But I guess he'll die either way. So he's like, yeah, I might as well try it.
I'm gonna stay.
Worst case scenario, I die. Or we don't die, neither of us die. Yeah. Dang, that sucks. I hate draws. I mean, I like that I don't get killed, but... Really? Oh man, he might even have... No, he definitely don't have a 10, because you wouldn't be able to do that. The game doesn't let you intentionally bust. So let's see. If he has a 6, then yeah. But regardless of what he has,
Hit me.
I should hit. And then I should hit after this too.
I'll stay.
Because I have a total of 6.
Hit me.
So
I'll stay.
So this is dangerous because if it's it can't be an 11. So I would be fine there. If he has a 10, then no, he can't have a 10 because he would have, yeah. So it could be a 10 if I drew, which is risky. 6 and 8. All right, that's a 6. 15 plus 6 would be 19. It should get me close. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna draw. And if it goes over 21, which it did, don't worry. I have a plan. Nobody panic. I'm going to get rid of it and try again.
Hit me.
That's not great because that's the one other one that I can't have. But I'll try again. If this doesn't work, if I get a 10 again, 9 again, I'll just go over.
I'll stay.
Yeah, this is risky business. So wait, to have an 18, you'd have to have a 3, which he doesn't. To have a 19, you'd have to have a 4, which he doesn't, because it's in his other hand. He doesn't have a 5. He could still have a 6, though. So if he has a 6, I would lose. So what I'm gonna do is this. Because I'm gonna lose anyway if he doesn't have this, but if he does, then he confirms it. And yeah, so he does have a 6. So he has a 21 right now. What I could do is I could raise it to 27. And then hope I get a 9.
Hit me.
Okay, I got it. What is that? I don't even know.
Stay.
That's a pretty good hand, actually. I know you're at 21, but he's staying for some reason.
I'm gonna stay.
So I'm gonna. I wonder if they're at 21 and it goes above it, they will not hit. Like they're programmed to not hit at 21 no matter what. Okay. 13 is a good. It's a high likelihood that you don't bust. You roll if you draw. Yeah. So I can't roll 2 because he has a 2. I could roll a 1 theoretically, but okay, that's scary. But he probably doesn't have an 8. Dude, if he has an 8, he's literally the luckiest person alive. Right, so let me look. 9 plus 4 plus 24. So this will seem. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Hopefully he has an 18. Dang it. I wanted to. I hit the wrong button. I wanted to swap cards with him and then raise the bet to 24 so I would have a 24. But I just hit.
Give me another.
So I'm probably going to lose. Yeah, actually, this early on with my life at 8, it's not worth it. Because I have to get through all 10 without dying, and my danger counter stays the same throughout all of it. So early on, if you lose a bunch of rounds early on, then it doesn't put you in a good spot. Okay. What do I have? Okay. I'm gonna hit
Hit me.
and then raise it to 24. if I get something that works. Ooh, that's really good.
I'll stay.
That was actually not a good plan. Because if he doesn't have an 11, then I could have gotten that. But if he does, then I would have lost. So I'm gonna raise the bet because that just kills him quicker. Oh, this takes away his card. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna wait so he draws the card, and I'm gonna take away that one as well. Oh, you think you're gonna shield? You think you can just shield against my raising of your bet? That's not how this works, buddy. You're getting killed. And I'm gonna do this to see if I can get something like a destroy. A perfect draw. Okay. Wait. Does this face his bet? It does. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this, which will give me the 7 back. And raise his bet to 11.
I'm gonna stay.
Oh, you're a little baby. Just die. Yeah, it's fair. But, like, why would he only use 1? He's gonna die anyway.
Give me another.
Like, with or without the shield, his bet is too high to live. If he had more shields,
I'm gonna stay.
then I would get that.
Give me another.
But he doesn't. So, oh yeah, you're dead, man. There's no way you live for that
I'm
one.
gonna stay. I'll stay.
Haha, you're dead. This has gotta be like a reward for killing them in the first round. It's not, I don't think. But there should be, because that was a brilliant play by my. It was a little lucky, but brilliant. You're gonna raise the bet? You surely you got 21. He doesn't because he bet. He raised the bet before rolling because you have to. Because as soon as you draw a card, it ends your turn. Actually, no. What I want to do is draw a card because no matter what it is, I won't bust. And then I want. Okay. Erase it. And then. So if he has a 1, he has 19. He has a 3, then he has 21. He has anything other. No, he can't have a 3 because I have a 3, so he doesn't have 21. I know that for a fact because he needs a 3 to have 21, and I have the 3. He could have a 20. He could have 19, but I'm still higher than that. So I'm gonna 2 up him, destroy him, just for the hell of it because I can.
I'm gonna stay.
And then I'm gonna stay. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna raise the bet? Well, too bad for you because you're gonna lose.
I'm gonna stay.
Because there's no way you can win. Are you busted too? He's not. Because if he had any card other than 1, I'd be like, you're an idiot. No way you win on a anything over 21. Ooh, do I have an exchange? I don't have an exchange thing. See, that's a tricky place to be, because I a 6 or above. Right, it can't be a 6. A 7 or above will make me bust. I'm gonna draw and then raise it to 27 if I have to. Dang it! Wait, no, don't do that. I think that's the one I wanted to use.
I'll stay.
Will you though? Will you stay? The joke's on you. I'm raising it to 27. But I would need a 4 or below, and I can't get a 2, so it'd need to be a 4, 3, or 1. So I feel like this is a good place to be.
Stay.
He clearly doesn't have anything higher than a 21. but I don't know what his card is. Let's see. Let's analyze this. He doesn't have more than 27. At most, if that's a 9. Yeah, what's 18 plus 9? I'm going to do the math here. And pay for the math budget. 18 plus 9. So, oh, if he has a 9, it's a 27. So he could theoretically have a 27. If he has a 9. What would he need? So if he has a 9, he wins. If he has an 8, he wins. If he has... I have a 7, so he can't have a 7. Yeah, I also have a 6, so he can't have that. If he has the other 5, so he doesn't have that. So there's 2 possible cards for him to have that would cause him to win right now. That's a fairly decent position to be in. And I really can't do anything about this because this one 6, 29. So yeah. And since he has the 2, I can't use that. I was hoping I could. And I don't have destroys to break his 1-up, so. God damn it. Literally the 1 card that gets him to exactly 23 or 27 or whatever. It was 26. One of the 2 cards that he could possibly have that would make him win. I don't like you, Hoffman. You are a jerk. Also, every enemy in this game is named Hoffman. I don't know why. Because they all are clearly different. But whatever. Here's a 7.
Hit me.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
I'll stay.
And I can't get any closer because he has the other one. But I can't raise the bed. But he doesn't have 11, so yeah. 14. What an amazing hand to have there, Hoffman. I don't love how my little dial there is up at 3 already. But... So I want a 6. I have a 6. Why did I do that? Just wasted a card. Fuck. Okay. You know what? Is this a shield plus? It is shield plus.
Hit me.
Oh. Oh wait, because he has this. I have a 6. So he's gonna draw. So and this is like a 3. No, that's too much. Wait, no, it's not. Because 17 minus 2, 15 plus 7? Wait, is that exactly what I want? That can't be right. Is my math right? 15 plus 7 equals 22. My math is wrong. Right. I see what I did wrong. Okay. So, yeah. Dang it. So what he could, if he has a 10, he wins. I'm gonna put up a shield. That way, if I lose,
I'll stay.
yeah. Fuck. Man, how are these NPCs so lucky? This is the second person. I'm already at 4? That is not good. Oh yeah, just play a 6 and a 2 card. Oh, and a 4 card. Why do you have so many cards that give you free numbers?
Give me another.
Okay, that seemed like a bad decision. actually, to do that and then draw. So let's see. Let's do the math. If he has minus 16, if he has 5 or above, then he lost. But we know he can't have a 3, he can't have a 2, and he can't have a 4 because we can see that on his. So if he has a 5, he wins actually. If he can't have a 6, he can't have a 7, he can't have an 8. So the only possible cards left to play are 1, 9, 10, and 11. Can I add 9 to 14? I don't think that's right. I think if 14, if I roll a 9, I go over. But if he has a 9, he's already over. I think it might be, I might not be able to do anything about this. Wait. Big brain play here. If I take a 7 and I roll and get a 9, it's a 22. So is that, do I want to do that? Wait. If I roll here and don't, and if I roll and get a 9, and he stays, which he probably will, then I can swap the cards and then I'll have 21. But if he doesn't stay, then I'll lose.
Hit me.
But that's only if I get 9. And I got 9. So he probably has a 5. He has a 5 or a 1. That's literally the only cards available. So if he has a 5, he won. But I want to do this because if I don't, I get zapped, and I'm already at 4. If it's tied, I don't get zapped. And maybe he has a 1 and he's just like completely bluffing. Yeah. Oh, it could have been a 10-11 if I drew. But it didn't matter. It actually would have been better if I... Wait, I won. He said Clancy. What did he have? I wasn't paying attention. I just assumed that he was going to win. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I have 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 4. Oh, so I know he has a 4. That's actually really good to know. I'll use a 2 then. Just to be closer. And then I'll raise the bet. And then I'll raise the bet. And then I'll keep that mandatory. Okay, so yep, he's a 4. My dude, you're raising the bet when you're at 19. Oh, he's tied now. So he's on the bright side, he's probably just not gonna hit. Unless he's like really like stupid.
I'm gonna stay.
Because we know he has a 4 and he's at 19 now. Yeah. There's nothing I could have done about that. Yeah, shut up. Okay, this is not a good hand for either of us. Why do you have so many of these cards? You are a jerk. Okay. So he has a 9. Even if he has an 11, that only brings him up to 20. So, no matter what, I can't go over. 15.
I'll stay.
Yeah, of course he will. So he probably has a 10. That'd be my guess. He might have 11. That brings him up to 20. Neither of those are helpful. Great. Okay, so let me look at. If it's anything higher than a 6, I'll go over. I have a 7. That's the only card I know is That's higher than 6. And he has a 6, so I can't roll 6. Get a text from my teacher. Okay. I will. I'll stay.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Yeah. I literally couldn't have won there though. Because he had the 6, and that's the only other card that would have gotten me to 21.
Hit me.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Give me another.
Okay. This guy likes to bet. So if a 1 exists, or a 4, or a 3, I'll get that from this. Yes, 3 exists. Cool. Oh, 4 would have been okay. I don't know why I thought 4 would have been fine. And I'm gonna do this. I just want him dead.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
The winner is Chrissy!
Give me another. Hit me.
Not the best one.
I'll stay.
So he's staying. He's at 11, but I know he doesn't have a 10. So he could be at 21. He has a 5. This would put me over. I'm gonna raise it to 27 because I'm kind of sick of him doing this. Wow. That is
Give me another.
not very nice. Yeah. A 7 will bring me up to 24. If I okay, well let's do this. He probably doesn't have an 11. He might. And 11 would be the only draw that would put me over. Even if he doesn't have an 11, it's less likely for me to roll it.
Hit me.
Good.
I'll stay.
And if he does have 11, then tie. So I'm gonna do this. Give it that card. I don't remember what that one does, but I don't like it. And I will raise your bet. And I'm going to Charm Slash because none of these are helpful. Let's see. Oh, he has the same. And that would put me over anyway. So let's just keep betting. Oh wait, if I take his 3, he has a 5. But if I take his 3, then he might go over. Especially if he has 11, which would put him at 24. Only if he has an 11. That's a pretty big if. What else could he have, though? He can't have a 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's not a 5. It's not a 6. It could be a 7. It's not an 8. It could be a 9. Yeah, so it's either 7, 9, or 11 is what he has. If he has an 11 and I give him my 8, that'll put it over. If he has... What happens if he has a 14? If he has a 9, an 8 would put him over. But if he has a... What was that one? A 7? It's 21. Wait, so no, actually, no matter what, if I give him this 8, he'll go over, you know? It's likely that he will. Here's a bet. Ooh, I could do this. That brings me down to... Ooh. Okay, so what's left? A 9, a 7, or 11. What I could do is I could draw. And then if it's not a 7, then I'll return it. But then that'll give me more knowledge on what he has. Not that it matters at this point. Okay, it's 11. You're returning that? Okay.
I'll stay.
So that did put him over, but he didn't have 11. Because otherwise he wouldn't have done that. But I made rid of this. Okay, so what can I do here? That means he probably has a 7. No, he probably has a 9. If he had a 7, he wouldn't have been over. Would he? Maybe he would have. Maybe I'm overthinking it. He doesn't have a 10 though, and he stayed on that. So I would probably win. Yeah. Or 11.
I'm gonna
So,
stay.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay.
The winner is... It's a...
Bam!
draw!
All that weirdness, and he drawed at 20. So my 24 didn't matter. But whatever. Okay. Oh, I can't get a 5. Okay. Juice. I don't like that. I want to maybe exchange something. Ooh, I like that. So what I could do... Actually, no. He's probably going to draw, and then I wouldn't have a good setup, so I'm going to do this. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. No, that would... 16 plus 5 is 21. So if I just do... this... Now, I have 21. And I don't have anything else I want to use.
Give me another. I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
I'll stay.
The winner is... Chrissy!
You suck. That's not good. I won, and he's gonna go first? That's not fair. Whatever. I kinda don't want this 21. Or 12, I mean. If I take his 9, that will give me 20. That would be pretty good. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take his 9.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
If he has a 10, he wins.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
stay.
tied. No, he wins if he has a 10.
Give me another.
Okay, well, he doesn't have a 10. And now he lost because he busted. Oh,
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
The winner is Cassie.
uh-huh. You get electrocuted. I can go up to 24 if I want. Good to know.
Hit me.
Good hit. That's a pretty good hand. 19. Oh, and he gives me a card. Nice. Happiness gives both players a trump card, which is pretty good. I don't want to lose half my trump cards. Why would you do that? You know what I can do though is this. Because now he can't use trump cards and he can't use shields, so you'll lose points.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another.
16. He doesn't have a 4. So if he has a 5, he might win.
I'm gonna stay.
But that's like less likely.
Give me another.
Oh, he's a probably not gonna win. And then he busted. So yeah, he probably had like maybe a 1 or 2. But oh, man, it's tempting to try and like undo him. But there's a reward for winning despite having a bust.
I'm gonna stay.
Better safe than sorry.
I'll stay.
Yeah,
Winner
you're good.
is Cassie.
Don't worry. That's what I thought. Thank you for the card. Are you gonna try to take away half my trump cards? You know, you're gonna give me more. Yeah, you're gonna try to take half my cards.
Give me another.
6, okay. There's a minimum of 15, a max of 25. Oh, it's unlikely. Oh, yeah, it's 29. Let's see. I'm gonna raise the bet. Which takes away his card. You loser. Oh, and a perfect draw that raises your bet by 5. Don't mind if I do. Thank you.
I'm gonna stay.
Why would you do that?
Give me another.
There's literally no point.
I'm gonna stay.
I hope I didn't do that.
Give me another.
Oh, good thing he's an idiot. He must have a low card, but look at this. And I really want to roll, then maybe go up to 27. Because I'm gonna do it.
Hit me.
Is this a bad choice? Yes. But ooh, it's a brilliant choice. Because then now I'm at 20,
I'll stay.
which lowers the possibility of the money. Because they have to have a 5 to win. And it would actually tie us? No, it wouldn't make it win. If he had a 5, he'd win. If he has a 4, he could tie us. If he has anything else, he loses. Okay, so I'm gonna roll, and then if I can win at 20, okay, that was bad.
I'll stay.
So the reason is like if I could change it to 27, 24, and still win, that I would. So if I get a 10, if I get anything above a 7, then I can't do that strat. But he has an 8. I have a 9. So it would have to be a 10 or 11 to. Not go over. To go over 27. So I'm gonna risk it again. Oh well, if I lose. Ooh, I can raise it to 24. And then that gets him. Because I think he probably has 21. He probably has a 5.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Oh, but I'm gonna lose half my trump cards. Oh well, he loses. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's look. How many things? I don't think I should draw. Oh, an ultimate draw. Giving 2 trump cards. So I'll do that. Clay. I do too. I'm gonna raise the bet.
I'm gonna stay.
You gonna use a shield because you're a little baby?
Give me another.
Don't you worry, man. I will take away your points.
I'm gonna stay.
You're gonna hit?
I'll stay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Winner is
Wow, you got 22. That is unlucky.
Give me another.
So he doesn't have 21. If he has the 2 or 1, then he didn't bust, but either way, I should draw.
Hit me.
Ooh, 18.
I'll stay.
The chances of him having busted is fairly high. Oh, actually. So he doesn't have a 2. He can't have a 3 or 4. And if he has a 4 or above, he busted. If he had a 1, he's at 19, meaning he would lose.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Winner is
He did have a 1. You know. $12, 10 above. So 10 or 11 will kill me. Anything else is fine. I guess I have 8.
Give me another.
Wow, 1. 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. Okay. Oh, I have a 6.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another. I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
He cannot have a very good hand. Yeah. But the lower numbers are running out, so I get why you'd say at 13 in that sense.
Give me another.
Look at this one.
I'm gonna stay. Give me another. I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
Yeah, so you suck. Yeah, it went a lot to get past somebody. But it's so good to get the ones that increase their number. 17.
I'm gonna stay.
I did not mean to do that.
Give me another.
I mean, 17 is a good spot to stay on, though. If he has an 11, he's at 20. He can't have a 10. An 8 or higher would tie a win. Ooh, you know what? This might be a genius play. So, if he has a 1 under that card, then he will probably hit at 10. But if he has a 1 under that card, I give him 10. That would give him what? So actually, if I was to exchange it, that would place the 3, giving him 16 or above, or 17 or above. I want to see if this will make him bust if I do this. Plus other 16, 5. So if he has a 4, or no, not 4, a 6 or above, which he can have a 6, and he can have 7. So he has 8, 9, or 11. He would. Would he go for that though? Is that the question? Says he would if he has an 8 and a 6. He would have 14. 14 would make sense to go on. I don't think it's smart. It would be cool to make him go over, but let's do this one.
I'm gonna stay.
Let's go with it. If he rolls though, that would help actually, because if I do this, right, that makes him at 19. Probably not at 20. Probably not at 22. That's what I mean. And I can probably roll here. Okay. So if he has a 1,
I'll stay.
then
I'm gonna stay.
loser.
Give me another.
So a 6 or below is what I want if I roll. 4 would be good, I guess. That would get me up to 18. Oh, he has a 4. Okay. So, which means I will lose if I don't roll. 12 plus 16. That's actually really good to know, because now I know what numbers he has at all times. So he has 16 right now. I'm gonna roll, and if it's a 10, then it's a 9. I'm gonna base it 24.
Give me another.
Really? But he has a 4. What's 18 plus 4 again? 18. Is that 22? Yeah, 22. Dang it. Oh, man. That'd be so nice. He's busted, so he won't go for another card. But he's not over me, so I have to do this. And because I want to kill him and get it over with, I'm gonna do this. I don't need
I'm gonna stay.
Oh yeah? You're gonna... Oh, wow, you're just not a cool dude. Yeah, you're just...
Give me another.
You're gonna go with another? You're an idiot. But you're an idiot that somehow got so fucking lucky that you got a 2. And now he's at 24. Because I know he's a 4. And if I lose, I die.
Hit me.
Yeah. I was hoping for a 1. You know, if I was gonna die anyway, might as well go out swinging. Take that. Take that. I'll give you another 5. You can't because it's already in there. Okay.
I'm gonna stay. I'll stay.
You're an asshole. That was not a good run. What was the second person I got all the way up to 4? And I didn't even get any rewards for that one either. So the awards that remain are to beat survival. I don't know what grand reward is, but it's not really important. So if I defeat an opponent despite being blessed, that's what I was going for. That I was hoping I could get, but I couldn't. There was no opportunities to do it. It's really hard to do. Went around having used 15 trump cards. That's a lot of trump cards. And then the other is to beat Mr. Big Head, which he only shows up sometimes in the late parts of the game, and he like I didn't mean to restart. I was gonna actually quit. Because that's all I have time for today, because I saw something in my mood. So. Yeah, so we're gonna evade someone. Evade Jazzy.
Timeline has all of you, so it can't be all that bad. Look, you make a good point. I would like to think that in the good timeline we'd all still be here as well. We just wouldn't have such shitty people around us. But you make a good point, Auntie. That was cute. That was cute.
And he's the eighth man. Anyway, that'll be it today. I probably won't be live tomorrow. I got shit to do tomorrow. Maybe Thursday or Friday. We'll see. Until then, see you guys next time.